You better watch out, cause we're not holding back. Oh, we're ready for the next match. Let's go, 3, 2, 1, tap, don't look out. Here comes Wing Attack, here comes Wing Attack.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Here we have highlights from our bout against the Swellsprouts. We're going to go ahead and do a recap here of Great League. Ben was able to get us 1 point. Unfortunately, he's still having technical difficulties with his videos, but we'll make sure to get some soon. Here, going into Ultra League, I faced Totodile Hubby, Talonflame into Talonflame. Looks like some slight lag there. I go no shield, call a flame charge, and I go Brave Bird here. And it goes through. I dip into my Politoed, able to get to a Weather Ball right there in between the moves. And he goes into Cresselia. Go on Weather Ball here. Start chipping away at this. Gotta go no shield. And building up here to a Blizzard. Blizzard goes through. Does a decent amount of chip damage. Going to the Weather Ball here. Going to go ahead and let Politoed go. Come back in with the Talonflame. No shield. Moonblast. Wasn't sure if I would be quite able to farm it down with the Incinerate, so I throw a Flame Charge there. In comes the Obstagoon. I go Flame Charge. And go down into my Venusaur. Trying to let this Obstagoon throw all its energy at me. I'm just going to go ahead and start farming energy. The Talonflame in the back is almost dead. And able to find Whip through there. Go ahead and shield, and it goes down before the Incinerate lands, and I have enough energy to go double Frenzy Plant here. And that's GG. I was able to get 2 points in Open Ultra League. Gonna jump in over to Master League here against Super Sai Sensei. Gyarados into Machamp. Just staying in here. Those counters are resisted. Goes no shield on Rock Slide and survives. Comes in with the Melmetal. In comes the Swampert. Goes to Hydro Cannon. Shields this first superpower correctly. Lets the debuffed one through. Undercharges the Hydro Cannon to farm down. In comes Togekiss, running Sludge Wave on the Swampert here. Does a good amount of damage there. Gets to the Hydro Cannon. In comes Machamp, and Togekiss was in the back. Shields up this Rock Slide and is able to charm down. And that's a GG. Able to get 1 game there in Master League. Hopping over to Field Specialist 1, Chris to Dude. Bad lead. Mantine into the Pharaoh and goes into his Vigoroth safe swap. In comes the Pelipper. Shields up just in case it's a Hurricane, but it's a Weather Ball. Gets into the Body Slam. Goes no shield here, Weather Ball. Gets to the next Body Slam. They go down 2 shields, and he goes ahead and lets the Vig go down. Comes in with the Mantine. Goes no shield here, which is a great call as they throw a Weather Ball as opposed to throwing a Hurricane at it. Down comes in the Pharaoh, gets the Ice Beam. Goes to his own Pharaoh with the shield advantage here. Wants to let this Vig throw, and it's a Body Slam. and gets to the next power whip. Knocks it out. Opponent throws their energy here. Power whip does not KO. Is able to get to a power whip and does some chip damage. Comes back in with the Mantane and shields the potential thunder. It is a thunder. Gets to the ice beam in time to knock out the Pharaoh. We're gonna have some extra footage of Chris here. Positive lead, Pharaoh into his Talonflame. They go into the Pelipper, and in comes the Pharaoh. Going straight power whip here. Goes shields the Hurricane. Builds his own energy, gets to the power whip. They shield. Lets the Hurricane through. Comes in with the Talonflame. When Incinerate goes through. Gets to a Brave Bird here. And it lands and catches the Body Slam on the Mantine. And back comes the Pharaoh. Gets to the Ice Beam here. Lets it go. Power Whip does not KO, but this Pharaoh is full of energy here. Shields up the next Ice Beam and commits to the farm down. Incinerate goes through. Has to shield to respect the Thunder. It is the Thunder. Transfers the Incinerate over to the Vigoroth, but the Flame Charge is there for the Pharaoh, and that is GG's. Chris Dude was able to get us 3 points. Michael wished to show no highlights as he got hard called in all 3 of his games, so we're going to go into Field Specialist 3, where Fion was filling in for Wisdom the Champ this week. Fion facing Alyssa Rose A, and Quagsire goes into the Driftblim. Pretty positive matchup. The Icy Wind goes through. Hex goes through. This Stone Edge gets shielded. Shields the next Icy Wind. A double debuff Stone Edge does not KO. And that's a CMP there. And gets knocked out. Comes in with his own Drift. Able to sneak a Hex through. Calls this Icy Wind. And hexes down. Throws an Icy Wind at the opposing Mantine. Gets to a Shadow Ball. Goes through. Goes to the Escav here. Bubble Beam. Now, Ice Beam is also resisted, and that's interesting. They go Ice Beam here, so he's not double debuffed. The Aerial Ace gets caught on the shiny Ferrothorn, and it gets to the Drill Run here. And is trying to counter down, has to shield here. Counters down. Swaps out to clear the debuff just in case the Aerial Ace, while debuffed, does not KO. And the Aerial Ace does. And that is a good game. Able to get 2 points against Eliza Rose A. Heading over to Field Specialist 4, Motiques against Jiggly Dad. Stunfisk into Driftblim, pretty positive lead. In comes the Wigglytuff. Talonflame comes in. Starts ramping up these with the flame charges. These Incinerates start to really do some damage here. Charm sneaks in. Commits a shield here. Unable to farm down. Has to throw some energy here. And in the back is that Driftblim again. This Flame Charge has been boosted twice. That is 3 times now, and 1 triple boosted. Incinerate does a lot of damage to that Pharaoh. In comes a Driftblim. Goes ahead and shields a Thunder. And gets to the Shadow Ball here. To KO. And that is GG's. We are able to get 2-1 there and finish off the week 11-10 against the Swellsprouts. Really tight battles all across the board. Really hats off to our opponent. They were really tough. And we had a lot of fun this week. Thanks for watching. We'll have some videos of our highlights for our next bout against Evan Stonks, which is the last bout of this preseason cycle. So thank you for watching.
You better watch out, cause we're not holding back. Oh, we're ready for the next match. Let's go, 3, 2, 1, tap, don't look out. Here comes Wing Attack, here comes Wing Attack.